Did it charge up enough?
It did.
It did?
Hey, Ben Mookie Thomas, thanks for watching my YouTube channel and my videos. Be sure to like this and all of the other shit. I'm here with Dave Fillers. This is part 2 of our interview with DDI Industries, making AK-47s out of Knoxville, Tennessee. And I'm reading aloud questions submitted by my people on my Facebook page.
Hey, could I correct something real quick? Just so that everybody knows, it's just, I mean, it is DDI, but it stands for Destructive Devices Industries. There's some of the folks that aren't going to like that, but that's what it is.
I like it.
I like it too.
Corey Essen wants to know, will the motherfucker work when I need it to? Suck on your gun.
Oh.
Will it work?
If you got bullets in it, you pull the trigger, it's going to work.
All right. Jake Raitano says, a stamped underfolder in the works? I hope so.
Yes.
Okay. Hey, listen, when you guys write on my page, I want you to write the sentence and then say it aloud. And if it doesn't make any goddamn sense, go and rewrite it again as though you could conjugate a verb. Jake, you need to work on that. Jay Hurst, when can I get 3? All right, motherfucker. And will they do custom serial numbers? Jay Hurst, very good friend of mine out of Lubbock, Texas, part of my family.
Well, if he's a good friend, Danny's from Texas, we'll hook him up.
All right. Aaron Feitner, he has a beautiful wife. I don't know if you can see that, but his default picture is an ugly bald man, which I presume is him, and a very attractive young lady. Well done, you must be rich. Aaron Feitner, will they be designing their AK's tour work with only milled parts, or will they work with stamped parts? I don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
Well, I think we answered that part 1. I mean, it's pretty much milled parts, okay, although some of the stamped forearms and rails will work.
Brendan Kinslow wants to know what the coating is for the barrel.
The barrel right now is chrome lined. It's a Green Mountain chrome lined barrel. And the finish is, on the entire gun, is a KG gun coat. That's for the milled guns. The stamped guns are going to be different.
What are they going to be, do you know yet?
Yeah, stamped guns will not have a chrome lined barrel. They will have an FNC process, and we'll go into that later. Or do you want to go into that?
No, that's really technical. I'll fall asleep.
You will fall asleep.
Okay. Ryan Hacker says, what trigger group are they using?
Currently we're using Tapco trigger group, although some of our guns may in the future, because of our US, we'll have enough US parts on them, compliance parts, we may use modified original fire control parts.
Okay. Tim, the retarded Canadian wafer, wants to know, any chance they'd make the 9mm Bison variant down the line? What's that?
It's a 9mm AK. We have some stuff in works, however, it's kind of been shoved back a little bit because we have something better in the works, and you saw a picture yesterday that you can never talk about.
Oh, the...
Where's my gun at?
It's in my pants, dude. You loaned it to me. Kyle Badger. Rawr, Badger. I got one for you to ask. Oh, I already did that in part 1, sorry. Can I go through all the questions? Give me a moment. Tim Estrada wants you to build a bottle opener in the stock. Now that would be a top seller right there. Okay. Tim. Sam Cottingham and William Carroll and Chad Pelishik. What makes their rifle better than the Century Arms C39 V2, which I've fired myself and was quite pleased with?
The C39 version 2 is a good gun. Their receiver is not as traditional as our receiver. However, that's not a bad thing. I mean, you know, it seems to be a good gun. I haven't actually held one. A friend of ours has not sent me one. So I haven't really looked at it that close, but I've seen the reviews and it seems like it's going to do well. But I mean, of course, we manufacture our guns and we always think they're better, but you know.
Right. Of course.
But they're both good guns.
And also, they've got a dude over there.
It's a friend of ours.
Jacob Herman.
Big shout out to Jacob.
He's good buddy.
There's the Jacob Herman.
What's funny is the gun industry is so small. Everyone knows everyone. I can't I'll be in a conversation with some dude I just met who asked questions about like, what do you think of this company, that company, whatever. And I realize like half the dudes he's mentioning, these big companies, are my friends. The other half I don't care for. It's just everyone knows everyone. And
they stay in the industry.
Yeah.
They work there, then they go here, then they go there, then they go here.
Absolutely.
Which is not necessarily a bad thing.
Michael L. Smith says, I think a Mookie torture test would be in order since this is Mookie's page and he's just a shooter. I'll try to break their guns. Believe that. Excuse me.
I think the gun broke you today.
It did. Oh, yeah, the thing was hungry for blood, and I bled all over that gun. You should sell that gun with my blood on it. Let's see here. Michael L. Smith wants to know, will they allow it to be Mookie approved, a.k.a. given one to see if you can break it? Your wife, Robin Fillers, says, yup. So I think we're going to have to default to...
I do whatever she says. It's just life's a lot easier that way.
Steve Huckins, do they have more cowbell?
Steve who?
Huckins.
Okay. I have no clue what that... You tried to explain to me the other night.
Yeah,
I have no clue what that means.
He doesn't know what Saturday Night Live is because they're all Democrats. Joe Schmuckatelli, that's actually obviously a fake name for a buddy of mine I grew up with. You know who you are, homeboy. AK-107, question mark?
The 107 is a 762 but 39, right?
Are you really asking me a good question?
Yeah.
Fuck if I know. I've never even heard of. I've heard of M107, the Barrett sniper rifle.
We right now we've got 2 milled guns in the project. We'll be coming out, and folks, don't ask when because it's on the schedule. We'll have a milled receiver pistol, a stamped pistol, 2 stamped guns, 2 stamped full stock guns, 1 collapsible, 1 fixed stock. That's the plan. I mean, we have to resource some of the parts, put it together, make sure it looks good, make sure it works, and that's the number one thing. Then we have to build it. So the market right now is just really finicky. It's really, it used to be fairly stable. You know, we've had 8-9 years of the gun manufacturing and gun sales really high. Right now, it's a finicky market. It's one thing one month and something else the next month.
Let me ask you a question. What ammo do you think is going to become scarce and expensive in the next year?
Well, still 22. 22 is still hard to get. I mean, well, we were shooting last night and we ran out of our subsonic ammo.
Well, my man here has a subsonic silenced suppressor, whatever the word is.
A Savage bolt gun with a suppressor on it, 22 suppressor.
We're in his bedroom shooting through the window. The window's open. Yes. Across the lake onto the beach on the other side. My man lives on a mansion on a mountain in Tennessee. Imagine that. Yeah. I hate visiting. Kyle Zorns, who I met at the Tactical Response Christmas party. This is a.
Is he got alumni?
He is alumni.
Awesome. He's
a little skinny fella. Nice, self-confident, very pleasant, and somehow he got a beautiful girlfriend. Put a ring on that, dude. You're not going to improve your position, not even if you hit the lottery.
So he must be rich.
He's just charming.
Oh,
I think
he can talk.
Oh yeah, he's a likable kid.
Good.
He wants to know if you're going to do hammer forged barrels.
Nope.
Okay.
And I'll tell you why. The process that we're going to use to heat treat metal takes 4140 and takes it to a 65 to 70 Rockwell. Just do your research. Yeah, that's a really good thing. It basically extends the barrel life by 1/3. There's no need for chroming. It makes it super hard, super slick. It doesn't porous the metal. It's awesome. No need for it anymore.
One Perez, whose default picture is of his torso. So gay. He wants to know if you're going to make a right side folding stock model with ambidextrous safety.
No ambidextrous safety plan for the future. right side folder, if you take the collapsible stock stamped AK that we're talking about, you could take probably an ACE folding adapter, and I think you can attach it to our trunnion and fold it to the right if you wanted to. You'd have to be a little bit lower to make sure it cleared the charging handle. That wasn't too technical.
Still lost me.
Okay.
This is from John Merchant. I grew up with this kid in Fort Pierce, Florida. Good dude. He wants to know, will it reliably eat mil surplus com block steel cased ammo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, 7.62 but 39 is.
Yeah. I shot a bunch of that, dude. It was good. More importantly, the guns that weren't doing it were being fixed and won't leave the house to the customer without being hungry little ammo eaters. This is for you personally, Ben. Please submerge the rifle in the nastiest mud puddle you can find. Then run a full mag through it and see how it handles. I promise you I'll do that. You know me, bro. I will do that. Okay. Dave, you and I have been friends a long time, and I just want to thank you. You've been a really good influence and really good friend to me over the years, and I'm really happy that we share our real passions, which are faith, family, and freedom, man. So, awesome. Cheers.
Cheers.
And thank you guys for showing up and watching this video. I appreciate it. Feel free to send me money so I can do more of these. Take care. I also need a video assistant so I don't have to do this.